Just want to do a quick little review here of the Cz Scorpion EVO 3 carbine. Great gun. Now this is the one that comes with the fake silencer or suppressor from Silencer Co. I really like how they put their label on it. And now you can get one that has the little pencil barrel with a little compensator on the end, but I just like the look of this one a lot better. Now one thing I do want to talk about real quick is the polymer. It does have a polymer upper and lower, but all metal parts, beefy metal parts. Now this is the best polymer. This is real polymer here. This ain't plastic calling it polymer. This is real polymer. Now I was on back order for this at my gun shop. I had to wait 3 months for them to get it in. When they called me, I finally went up there to get it. The guy at the gun shop did say he tried to do some laser work on one, and the laser wouldn't even cut the polymer. This is the best. It looks like metal, and it kind of feels like it at first when you touch it. This is the best polymer I've ever seen on a gun. Now it does have a 1.98 barrel twist. And now this, this is in the Czechoslovakian military. This is the same, pretty much the same exact gun their military uses in a semi-auto. Now, the parts and everything are the same. They're beefy. It's really made to shoot fully automatic. But of course, this one is semi-auto, so I don't think you'll ever be able to wear this gun out. It has really beefy parts. Now, these have only been out, I think, for about a year now. In the US, I know the pistol version has been out a little bit longer, and these have been extremely popular, kind of hard to get. I'm glad. I mean, these are going for $999, $1,000, and it is worth every penny. Now after about a year or two, they might settle into about the $850 range, but trust me, they're worth $1,000. Now it is it's made to shoot full auto, but of course this is semi-automatic for import to United States. It does have a 16.2 inch barrel overall, and the overall length is 32.2 inches. Now it is, with a 30 round magazine in it, it is just under 7 pounds. And the overall length with the folded stock is 24.5 inches. Now it is a blowback design with a non-reciprocating bolt. Like when you fire it, this will not move back and forth. Now, of course, like the trigger, a lot of people say they don't really like the trigger on it. I mean, it is a little heavy. It does have some take up and a little bit of stacking and before it breaks. And it breaks about 7 pounds. Like I did it 5 times. One came in at like 6.8, but it breaks about 7 pounds. Now it takes down for cleaning and stuff really easy. Real easy. All you got, I think the manual said too, you pull your bolt back, you lock it up. I think the manual did say to have it in fire mode. Then you just push the pin out, you take your whole trigger group out and pull the bolt out. The bolt is really thick, where again it is made for full auto. And let me talk about this stock for a second. I know a lot of people who have the pistols who formed wanted, made it to SBR, really wanted the official stock for that pistol. These have been kind of hard to get, and when you do find them, they're about $200, maybe a little under. Now this is the absolute best folding stock on a gun I have ever seen. A lot of times, they're a little complicated, or they're loose or rattly. This one is solid. It really is. When it locks, it's tight, no loose at all. It does have that little extension here. I mean, this thing is solid. I love this folding stock, and it's also real easy to take off and put back on if you want to. And of course, when you do fold it, it does not lock in place, so it's easy just to pop it back out. You see there, the bolt does have the serial number on it, so I'm guessing you're not going to be able to really replace that. Here's a sling mount here, has a sling mount here. And now, where a lot of people, really like the only type problem is with the ambidextrous safety. They should have just kept the safety on the other side, I think, but when it is in fire mode, it can, see that, get in your way a little bit, but ultimately when you're firing it, it's not going to really be in your way. Now there is a safety delete kit you can buy for this. It's about $13, $14, $15 depending on where you get it, and it's pretty much the exact same thing as this, but it's just a circle and it doesn't have this coming off of it. I have heard some bad things. People say if you push on it hard, it'll just go right through. The guy at the gun store told me just take it off and cut it and then put it back on. You never have to worry about it going through or anything. And I might, you know, decide to do that. I'm not sure yet. Now, let's get, a lot of people too don't like it because it doesn't have proprietary magazines. I mean, it comes with two 20-round magazines. You can buy 30-round magazines. Now, I've looked for about an hour on the internet, and you know, I've seen them, like Academy Sports has the 30-round magazine for $30. I think Cheaper Than Dirt had them for like 26 or 30 bucks. Now, Midway USA had them for $20. But Gun Magazine Warehouse had them for 15 bucks a piece. If you don't know about Gun Magazine Warehouse, I encourage you to check them out. They have magazines cheaper than any other site. Pretty much guarantee. I mean, they don't guarantee it, but that I've seen some of my magazines. I've got, like, I got a little SD9, which the magazines for that run about 40 bucks a piece. They had them for $24. Some things I have heard too is if you leave these magazines loaded over time, it may crack the feed lips. So they say not to load them till you're going to use them, but I have heard CZ has promised to replace any ones that do crack. Now also, if you go to CZ's site, sign up for their email thing, they will give you a 5% off your first purchase code, and their magazines on their site are $20 a piece as well, and they had them in stock. Now, Gun Magazine or GunMagWarehouse.com does not have these in stock right now, but you can sign up to get alerted for when they are back in stock. Taking this down and cleaning it is really easy. Like I said, I really love the polymer. The fact that it doesn't take proprietary magazines is not a deal breaker for me, because like I said, you can get 30 rounders for 15 bucks, and that's not bad. That's cheap enough to where you can stack up on them. And I have seen some base plate extensions that gives you plus 10 rounds, but it was $50. But if you take a 30, put that on there, it's a 40 round magazine. I'm not sure how good they work. I haven't seen any reviews on them. But I mean, if you want to pay $50 for the extra 10 rounds, go ahead and you can do that. Now, like I said, the best folding stock on any rifle I have ever seen. The absolute best. Trigger, they could have done a little bit better, but overall to me it's not bad. And of course, your magazine release is right here. You just push it with your finger, but where it does have these grooves, it kind of, you know, like when I'm resting my finger where those grooves are, it kind of makes me want to do it right there. And if you push hard, you're going to drop your magazine. Now, don't hate me if I'm wrong on this, but I've done a little bit of research on this gun. Well, quite a bit actually, for several hours. When I buy a new gun, I just want to know everything about it. I believe this is made in Czechoslovakia, but I believe it is German engineering. That right there is enough said. With Germans, quality products. This gun is really like, I haven't, like this right here is really my only complaint. How it does kind of dig into you. CZ should testing and stuff, they should have known that and fixed that. But like I said, it's only $13 for the safety delete kit. Probably not that hard to install either. And it does come with a 5-year limited warranty. I think it has a 1 year on finish and stuff like that. But overall, this gun is absolutely great. Thumbs way up. for the Cz Scorpion EVO 3S1 carbine.